young samurai. I smoke a spliff in the cup and I pass a lot to my bro. No fuck with my flow. Couple bad bitches and a cup of that tro. So it's just THC.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so if y'all didn't hear, RKelly has gotten himself into a little bit of problems. But to be fair, the problems that they're saying that he has gotten himself into really ain't problems. Okay, I personally think that if it wasn't for RKelly was who RKelly is, it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. But basically what happened was there was a family, a lady and a husband, and they had a daughter who was about 19 years old. So they were trying to get her into the music industry. So they somehow got some kind of connects, and they were able to hook the daughter up with RKelly, but not the way that you're thinking. Their plan was, whenever RKelly is with the daughter and they're actually going to be doing music or anything like such, they were going to be present. One of them. That plan didn't work out. What ends up happening is RKelly somehow convinces the young lady to meet him. I mean, it's RKelly. Let's keep it a buck. He makes these songs for a living. He somehow convinces the young lady to meet him without the parents, and they start having sessions without the parents being there. And thus, when this starts happening, he starts molding her. So she went from a female who was in college and doing pretty well to one that stopped going to college and basically dropped out. The parents, when they got wind of this, calls the police. The police go looking for her. They find her. She says that she doesn't want to go anywhere. She's happy where she's at. She's not being held against their will. Her will, there is nothing the police could do. All the police could do at that point is say, okay. So that's what the police do. Say, okay, go back to the parents and tell the parents what it is. So, I don't even know how this happens. I mean, personally, it's not a knock on RKelly. I think he's an amazing artist. I think he's an amazing songwriter. But I wouldn't be hooking my daughter up with him. Or if such, I did hook my daughter up with him, I would have the understanding of what's possible due to the nature of the crimes that he was accused of previously. But with all of that being said, it turns out that RKelly has a 5-woman household. He has a 31-year-old woman who they say is the same female, well, a friend of the female that he had actually went to court with. Remember the young lady that he had got in trouble for, you know, with the sex tape? The 31-year-old woman, that now woman, is actually a friend of that girl. So, that leaves a lot to the imagination. But she was the one that were grooming the young ladies when they came in on how to supposedly, allegedly, on how to sexually gratify RKelly in order to keep him happy. So it was that young lady, and it was about 3 or 4 other young ladies. But the complaints come in when it said that whenever you upset RKelly, he has to punish you. And allegedly, one of the punishments that one of the females had to go through was outside of a Subway where they sell the sandwiches. He pushed her up against a tree and slapped her, but other females are saying that that didn't happen. It's the whole situation has been exaggerated, and that is absolutely not what happened. That's what other people are saying. So as of right now, that's just a story. Another way that he has been allegedly punishing these women is by forcing for them to stay on the, like forcing one female at, you know, when she does something that makes him upset, to stay on the tour bus for 3 straight days. Yeah, that has to be pretty uncomfortable. I mean, it's a tour bus. It's probably better than most people's houses, but I mean, it's RKelly's tour bus, but I'm pretty sure nobody wants to be in the house for 3 straight days, period. And you got to get some sun. You need that vitamin D. Yeah, I think that joke went the wrong way. But point being, this is the way that he has been treating these women. So a lot of people are calling it a cult. Actually, they're saying that he has a cult. So I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, they're grown women. They can decide to leave and go as they please. Some of them, he is being accused of manipulating them emotionally and abusing them emotionally and manipulating them sexually, pardon me. He has been accused of abusing them emotionally and manipulating them sexually. That's what he's being accused of. Obviously, there's no way to take anybody to court for any of these things because these ladies can leave at their leisure whenever they please, but they seem to not want to leave as it currently is. Except for the 31-year-old young lady, she has left, as it is said. So, at this time, R. Kelly is running some kind of cult thing going on there, but if the ladies are happy, I mean, who's to stop them from having more than one woman? Who's to stop somebody to have more than one wife? I don't understand what the problem is. Personally, I mean, unless these ladies are saying that they're being held against their will, and unless these ladies are saying that they don't want to be there, I don't see what the issue or what the problem is. It just sounds to me like a whole bunch of people in other people's business. But I could be wrong. I could be absolutely 100% incorrect. I mean, if any of these ladies are trying to call out for help and they're not allowed to, or they don't have the capacity or the how do you say, venue, I mean, it has been said that he takes their phone and he gives them a phone, and they're not allowed to make any phone calls unless it's to him or it's to somebody that he has pre-approved. So that is kind of really controlling. But at the same time, you have individuals like public figures that want to keep their business secret. They don't want everybody knowing their business. So I don't know which way to go on this one. I mean, you go to Derek Jeter's house, you have to put your cell phone in a basket when you enter his house. So I'm not sure which way to go on this one. I'm gonna hope that R. Kelly isn't doing any kind of shenanigans that's taking away any of these women's American rights or God-given rights. I need to hear more before I make an opinion about that he's doing something that he shouldn't be doing. As of right now, he's just doing something that most people, well, be quite honest, most people are probably just upset that he has more than one woman. And they're all pretty young. So, you know, they're like range somewhere between 31 being the oldest that left. I think one is 35 and 19. So their range is like, you know, kind of crazy. He's a lot of escapades. So, leave the comments down below. I want to know what y'all guys think about this. What y'all guys think about this is way more important to me than what I think about this, because I already know what I think about this. So leave the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you haven't hit it already. You're playing yourself. Share, share, share. That's all I got on this one. I'm out.